in the shower. Christopher is off, and multiple people have asked us how we fixed the cracks in our shower without having to replace it, and we're going to tell you how we did it. It's been a little over a month now that we've had it fixed and did it the way we did it, and it has worked, and it's top tier, but we are not professionals, okay? This just worked for us. So we're just going to explain how we did it in hopes that maybe it'll help you, and it is cost efficient, so you don't have to replace these suckers, and it's a pain in the ass to replace them anyway. But anyway, he's going to explain how we did it. I'm going to insert a picture of what it looked like before we started. It was a little crack, and then I used some epoxy to try to fill the crack before we ever did the official fix, and that did not work. So when I went to go get ready to do this fix, all he did was just rip it off, and it had literally a perfect little hole. And yeah, which whoever made these showers, you suck, because there's like only 2 braces, and it's like way over there in the corner and then right over here. So when you stand in the middle to shower, like there's nothing under there supporting you. I mean, even my 80-pound child, her foot went through that. So it's not, doesn't matter your size, it's just weak as hell. But I'm gonna insert the picture real quick of what it looked like before, and then I'm gonna let Christopher explain what he did. So hold on. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the shower and what it looks like now after we fixed it. And then I'm gonna kind of explain the products that we used and how we kind of did it. And like I said, it's been over a month. We've not had any leaks, no issues. It is slicker than shit, so you will need a shower mat. Some type of sticky grip shower mat to put in there so that you don't fall, because it is slick. But I'm gonna show you what it looks like now after we fixed it. No more cracks. This bubble is where you can kind of tell the little square right here. That's where the crack was, and then there's one right here, and we put extra like stuff on it when we fixed it, which we'll explain all the products we used. And honestly, nobody even sees this, because then when we put our mat down, you can't see it anyway. Nobody's in our shower but us, so it doesn't have to be pretty. We're not professionals, but I mean, it looks pretty damn good and it works.
All right, so on those little squares, I got some big gap filler spray foam, filled her up, let it expand. Came in after it set up, shaved her off level. I bought a gallon of Henry's roof sealer for your RV or your camper. Poured about a quarter of it in there, rolled her out with a paint roller, let it set overnight. The next morning I got up early, poured another quarter in there, spread it all out, let it set up until the end of the day. When I got home, poured the rest of the gallon on it, and I spread it out and put it real heavy over the couple spots that were bad, and then it turned out pretty good. But you need to run a fan or something when you do that, because it was very, very stout. I mean, I had a headache for every time I did it. It was bad. So we left the door shut, left the exhaust fan running in the bathroom
with a fan,
and then I put a fan out here to keep the smell in the bathroom, because it was that stuff. You're not supposed to use it indoors at all, but it works.
We let it set for like 3 days.
It works. Yeah, after we put the last coat on it, we let it set for like 3 days and dry. We just stunk real bad, but it's all right. We didn't care.
We didn't know.
No, we let it dry when we went on our cruise. So when we got home, it was done and cured. And we use a mat, so you know that helps the surface area to where we're not gonna poke no more holes in it. But whoever designed these showers, you're supposed to have boards all underneath it, you would think, to foam board, and they don't. They just have little squares, because they just got foam boards in certain spots, and that's not the way to do that. But it's fixed. It don't leak no more. It is slicker than a minnow dick, but it works.
We did dry the holes, because like I said, water did drip in the holes, so we dried it out really good. We vacuumed all the dirt and debris, and then filled up the holes with gap filler before we started doing the sealant. So do that. Make sure it's all cleaned and really nice and dry.
Luckily, I'm a professional, unlike Mitchell, and she says I'm not, but I am, because guess what? It's fixed and it works. and that's all that fucking matters.
You're right. We have not had any leaks. No worrying about mold or any of that. I'm going to show you. It's still a little squishy, but that's just because the roof sealant is like the, what's it, like stretchy kind of?
It's basically turned to silicone. It's like rubber.
But it is still a good solid surface as well, so there's no going through it. Like it's not going to crack back open or any of that. And don't just do it over just the little cracks. You want to fill out the whole thing, because otherwise then you're back to square one. So I'm going to insert everything that we used at the end of this video. Let me knock on, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to knock on the shower and kind of show you the full solid surface. See? So anyway, that's how we did it. I hope that helps. Like I said, we're not professionals, but it did work, and no more cracked shower. And we saved some money by not having to tear out our whole shower and replace everything. And yeah, so anyway, there you go. Hope you have a good day, and we'll catch you later. Bye.